changes through baking
We're making pancakes.
Yes, chocolate chip pancakes. See? Yes. Okay, let's get started. So, here we have our bowl, and we're gonna
mix things in it. What is this? It's 1 cup of flour and a knife.
So, each time we do a step, we're going to know whether it's a chemical or a physical change. I had a hard time with this topic in chemistry, so C is going to help me distinguish the differences between the two.
Because I didn't have any trouble, supposedly.
So, putting the flour into the bowl, obviously that's a physical change.
It just got moved. Not like amazing.
Physical change is something you could easily reverse. So we could pour this back into the bowl. If you wanted, you could also reverse chemical changes, but that is in a very high-tech lab. And so chemical changes are things you couldn't reverse, supposedly.
And then more flour. Yay! And then we're going to mix it. And it's still a physical change, because if you tried really hard and like had a super cool lab, we could separate it.
Yes.
Maybe.
We could just sit down with each little grain and one by one.
How fun.
So we put in whole wheat flour, a mixture of whole wheat and white flour. So this is an excellent pancake recipe. If you want to use it, it's kind of a modified version of one I saw online. So yes.
That's a lot of sugar.
2 tablespoons.
Okay. I'm gonna put a cup in.
We're not just gonna dump the sugar in.
Okay, 1.
So far there's been a pattern. So what kind of change do you think that was?
Physical.
Yes.
Okay, now we got salt.
Okay, excellent. Okay.
Physical
Alicia?
change still.
Yep. We haven't reached a chemical change yet in our endeavor.
I mean, it'd still be hard to separate all these things, but it's possible.
Yes.
Ow.
Doing very
In the lab.
well. We could do it right here. That's what
But
makes it.
we're not going to, because that's ridiculous.
Okay. 2 teaspoons of that. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We like to use aluminum-free baking powder because aluminum is supposed to make you go crazy. That's not good.
That's not proven by science. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do an experiment. Okay, 1 teaspoon of this. This is baking soda. And you need a mixture of the two in order to make your pancakes nice and fluffy.
Fluffy.
Now I'm going to put in some cinnamon. And that I don't measure. I just kind of shake it cinnamon until it looks good.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Yeah.
Copyright infringement.
Okay, so right now we have nothing but physical changes, clearly. So we're going to start cracking some eggs.
Yes.
You want to do the honors, Alicia?
Oh
No.
my gosh.
What?
Okay.
My name is Caitlin.
Yeah, I'll get that eventually.
So, cracking the egg
What
is
kind?
a physical change, because we can totally glue it back together and put the egg, white, and yolk back in.
Yeah.
But once you start mixing
Did I
it,
start mixing it?
Yes.
when you start mixing it in, it becomes a chemical change because you can't separate it anymore because it's just not possible.
Well, you could.
No, you can't. Cause like, how would I put the yolk away from the whites now?
Well, you know, it would be very hard. I think that's.
No.
I think that's still.
This is
It
a
hasn't
chemical
changed
change.
color or anything. The
No, this is a chemical change.
Oh,
How
okay.
am I going to do this? I can't I mean, I guess you could unwet it, but no.
But the
I
chemical
believe
change
a chemical change.
changes figure or color. Okay. So that is the argument going on.
This
with
is an
CJ
argument.
right now. Yes. Comment in your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna
I'm
make
ready.
buttermilk.
We're gonna do something. Oh, that'll be fun.
So if you don't have buttermilk pancakes are really good. Okay, Caitlin, you can stop stirring it now. You don't want to stir it too much before we have stuff in. Yes. So buttermilk pancakes are really good, but if you don't have buttermilk, this is a way that you can make buttermilk really quickly. So I'm just going to put in 3 cups of milk. And then I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I can measure things with my eyes. Yes. And then that's going to make the milk sour extra quickly. And it's going to become buttermilk.
Chemical or physical?
This is going to be a chemical reaction because it is changing the very molecule structure of the milk by making it sour. Right?
Yeah.
But this was changing the chemicals thingy of the
And
yolk.
this didn't change color, so I win.
No, that was just making the molecules stick closer together. It wasn't changing the molecule structure. Was it?
Yeah, it
They're
was
sticking
putting
together.
Okay.
Whatever.
We're gonna let that one go even though we know I'm right.
No.
So see, now
We'll
it's
talk
all,
about it later.
see, now it's all clumpy. And
Yeah.
that is what buttermilk is like. So
Yay.
just learn how to sour buttermilk.
As long as we get pancake up here.
Okay, so now we're mixing the liquids in with the dry. What kind of change do you think that is?
I don't know, you can totally dry out this wet mess.
I think it's
Apparently.
chemical.
Me too, I'm being sarcastic!
Oh, I see what C did though, yes. Because now the liquids are mixing with the baking soda and baking powder to make it all poof up, which is changing the molecule structure. Okay,
There we go.
so now we have our batter, and we're going to scoop some out into the pans. Yes. And we're going to put chocolate chips in them, because chocolate chip pancakes taste better than normal pancakes.
5.
Sure. Okay, and then what's going to happen here is all a chemical change, right?
Yeah, because you can't uncook a pancake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
but-
you have a lab and ways to do it.
What?
Yeah, but now you can't separate
can I
now you can't separate the egg
Yeah.
from it.
You can't, so
Well,
it's all cooking together. It's impossible to reverse, unless under some
These are
circumstances.
very thin pancakes.
unless the aliens come and zap them with their uncooker.
Yes!
Yes. They
So-
need to do that.
As we've learned, physical changes are ones you can reverse, chemical changes are ones that mess up the molecule structure of the elements so much you can't reverse them. So,
Like the egg thing.
yes.
Like-
Yay!
There we go.
Okay. I got this. Yay!
Here they are
Oh, it's
cooking up. So this is obviously a chemical change because they changed color and the molecular structure is now irreversibly changed.
Bye-bye!
Oh, are we?
Yes, goodbye.
We
We're
have
done.
to show the color.
I'm done. I'm just kidding. So this has been physical and chemical change. This was Ballistic Sway. Bye.